Present before Kavita ji, sister of late Gauri Lankesh, who was brutally murdered and who was made uh, uh, all journalist fraternity in whole of India very scared about themselves because now journalists are also not safe. What type of person was she?
Gauri, I must say, was a very friendly, loving, petite, very brave also girl, a woman, because of course she didn't take anything lying down. She would of course fight and argue. But she was also, since when she came from English journalism to Kannada journalism, when my father died, she didn't know Kannada, but within 2 years, I mean, she knew to read and write, of course, but not really be a master in Kannada language. Within 2 years, she mastered the language so much and could run her own paper for many years. And also her activism from Baba Budingiri, which started, which is like the Ayodhya of the north, and here this Baba Budingiri is the Ayodhya of the south, which they want to do like Sabarimalai. Like that, it's she was in the forefront in all these fights. So it's important because she always fought for the minorities, the secularism, for the women, for the Dalits. She was always there for them.
Why is it this that the fascist forces are more scared with people who write in their mother tongue? Because,
Yeah.
but in when they're why is it?
I don't know why they're scared, but for me, what I could think is that because they're reaching to the grassroots level, whereas when they're reaching to when Gauri started her activism, when she was in actually the same difference, when she was in Times of India and English newspapers, she was kind of cut off from the actual problems. She would talk about, fight about issues, write about issues, but she really didn't go down to the grassroots level and talk about it. Whereas when she came into regional language, Kannada language, she could meet each and everybody from the tribal to the laxalites who are fighting for their rights. So things like that changed her. So I think that is the fear which they don't want to happen, because English media, they have a control over anyway. Majority of the papers and majority of the channels have been acting like pamphlets of the government. So I think the regional they can't touch, the independent journalism they can't touch. That's very scary for them maybe, and maybe they find that dangerous.
What solution do you have for coming out of this scary, frightening situation that whole country is put in?
No, I mean, I can't say I have a solution, but I think people like us, people like here, people like all over the country, there are a lot of people who live in harmony, Hindu Muslims lived in harmony till the politicians, the ones who divided them, who instilled this hate between each other, distrust between each other. So I think before that, I think people lived happily in small villages. Till today, if you see in Kerala, there's a mosque, there's a church, there's a temple. They all live in harmony. What is happening again? They're trying to infiltrate there and try to bring in, poison about each other's religion, a poison about each other's culture, distrust each other. So without that, we should live beyond that and live for humanity, I think. I mean, that's very easy for me to say. It's not a solution, but it's important that we do it, I think, each one of us.
Thank you very much, Kavita, for talking to us.